You scroll back through old photos from years ago, everything looks warmer somehow, softer, better. But the real answer isn't that the past was better, it's that your brain has been quietly rewriting it the whole time. For most of the 20th century, psychologists treated nostalgia as a kind of sickness. The word was coined in 1688 by a Swiss physician named Johannes Hofer, combining Greek words for homecoming and pain to describe a condition he saw in soldiers far from home. Doctors at the time genuinely believed nostalgia could kill you. That view has completely flipped. Psychologist Konstantin Sedikaides has spent over 2 decades studying nostalgia at the University of Southampton alongside his collaborator Tim Wildschut. Their research found nostalgia isn't a symptom of sadness, it's one of the most reliable tools your brain has for making you feel better. Participants guided to recall nostalgic memories reported real boosts in mood, self-esteem, and a sense of meaning compared to those asked to think about an ordinary recent event. But if nostalgia works by making the past feel good, how do you know it's showing you the truth? You don't. Psychologist Terence Mitchell led a landmark 1997 study tracking people's expectations, real-time experiences, and later memories of the same vacations. Right before a trip, people predicted it would be great. During the trip, satisfaction was only moderate, full of small frustrations, but weeks later, their memories had quietly upgraded. The trip was remembered as far better than it had actually felt while happening. Mitchell called this rosy retrospection, and it shows up everywhere, in memories of relationships, jobs, entire decades. Your brain isn't lying out of malice, it's running a systematic editing process. One mechanism behind this is the fading affect bias, studied by psychologist W. Richard Walker. Across studies asking people to log real emotional events and rate them over time, Walker found the negative charge attached to bad memories fades much faster than the positive charge attached to good ones. The facts might stay intact, but the sting fades, while the warmth of good memories tends to stick around, sometimes intensifying with each retelling. Every time you replay an old memory, you're not accessing a stored recording. You're accessing the last version you remembered, plus a fresh coat of whatever emotional lens you're looking through now. Over years, this stacks. A summer that included boredom and an argument slowly smooths into the best summer of my life through repeated, gentle editing. Why would evolution build a brain that edits your own history? Because a brain obsessed with perfect accuracy would spend enormous energy replaying pain in full resolution. What actually helped your ancestors survive wasn't a flawless memory of every detail. It was a usable emotional summary that pushed them toward the people and places worth returning to. Sedikaides and Wildschut's later research found nostalgia spikes most reliably during moments of social disconnection or uncertainty, exactly when you need a psychological anchor. Their studies show nostalgic recall increases feelings of connectedness and optimism about the future, even though the memory points backward. It's less a window into the past and more a tool pointed at your present. That inaccuracy might be the feature, not the flaw. A perfectly neutral replay of your childhood wouldn't comfort you, it would just be data. The curated version, warm around the edges, does a job. It reminds you that you've belonged somewhere before, which makes it easier to believe you can belong again. Ask an old friend to describe a shared memory you both consider special. Chances are the emotional temperature of their version and yours won't quite match. Not because one of you is wrong, but because you've each been running your own private editing software on the same raw footage for years. Nostalgia was never meant to be a courtroom record of your life. It's closer to a compass when you feel that warm ache for a summer or a person that no longer exists in the same form. Your brain isn't telling you the past was objectively better. It's telling you something about what you're missing right now. So the next time an old photo catches you off guard with that soft golden feeling, don't take it as a factual report on how things used to be. Take it as a message from your own mind about what it's quietly asking you to look for again. The past your brain is showing you was never fully real to begin with, but the need it's pointing toward absolutely is.